Hey everyone, this is Susie Roos from Self Care Essentials and Evicting Cancer, and your host for Wholehearted Aging. In my last video, I talked about some fundamental concepts for aging well, regardless of whether we were looking at food, supplement, movement, herbs, essential oils, or little biohacks. Today, I want to introduce another way to organize all the tips I'll be offering for wholehearted aging. It's something often called a wellness pyramid. So I'm going to share my screen now so you can see what I'm talking about. Give me just a second here to do so. Okay, there we go. So this happens to be doTERRA's version of a wellness pyramid, but it's not exactly unique to doTERRA since almost all approaches in integrative medicine and good self-care utilize these same principles and quite often the same graphics. The whole point of this image is to make clear the importance of each component with regards to health, wellness, and aging. You can see the first and most prominent rung is eating right. The first takeaway here is that no matter what else you do to support your health, we cannot get around eating right. Do you remember in my last video, I shared how ideally food does three things. It provides needed nutrients and energy and supports pro-health gene expression. We need this to optimize the healing potential in our bodies, something that does not happen if we're ingesting empty calories and toxic pro-inflammatory foods. The bottom line is our food choices are always either supporting or challenging our health. Do we need to have a perfect, pristine diet? If we did, the human race wouldn't have survived. But we can certainly strive to make healthy eating the norm. Think the 80-20 rule unless dealing with a serious illness. Through my tips, I'll be sharing lots of ways to make that easier. The second largest rung is exercise, right? I actually think that should say exercise and movement. While it shouldn't be either or, I think regular movement is more important than what we typically label exercise. We're designed to move, and if you can find different ways to do so throughout your day, even if you don't do as much formal exercise, that is a big upgrade. For example, working out several times a week at the gym does not compensate for the harmful effects of prolonged sitting. Blood, lymph, and energy all need movement in order to flow well. All bones, especially aging ones, need weight-bearing exercises or movements to maintain or regain strength and resiliency. Physically inactive people can lose as much as 3 to 5% of their muscle mass each decade after the age of 30. On average, people lose about 30% of their muscle power between the ages of 50 and 70. So we're going to look at some time effective movement and simple exercises. And we'll also cover essential oils and supplements for energy, better oxygenation and recovery, and for the painful joints or muscles that may result from or perhaps discourage exercise. As you can see, rest and stress management come next. This encompasses sleep, emotional and mood, and sometimes hormonal management. It also involves learning to shift from living in a fight or flight mode to the parasympathetic or rest and restore mode. Constantly being in fight or flight definitely accelerates aging, and a lot of us live there. You'll learn that we can use food, lifestyle, breathing, essential oil, herbs, and mind-body techniques to support this. I can't wait to share those with you. The fourth lifestyle focuses, as you can see, reducing toxic load. This ever-growing load involves toxic foods, including heavy metals, heavy pesticides, herbicides, GMOs, artificial ingredients. And then there's unclean water and air, toxic cleaning products, toxic personal care products, electromagnetic frequencies. So here, anti-aging and vital living efforts include cleaning up our inner and outer environments. This is so big. It is impossible to avoid so many of the toxins today. So we want to reduce the ones we can through our food choices, swapping out toxic air fresheners, cleaning and personal care products, and then utilizing foods, herbs, supplements, essential oils, and simple biohacks to support our overworked detox pathways and organs. So these 4 rungs make up the lifestyle principles, while the last 2 rungs fall more in the domain of healthcare. The first one that you can see is informed self-care. Actually, I think this probably includes everything that I said, because I think that all the self-care I'm talking about is a form of healthcare. But in addition to that, we want to have some non-toxic solutions for many of what I call medicine cabinet ailments, like headaches, hot flashes, upset stomachs, fever, seasonal allergies, asthma, injury recovery, and anxiety, things like that. Once again, you're going to get tired, or maybe you'll get excited to hear me say, once again, we can use essential oils, herbs, supplements, exercises, do-it-yourself lotions and potions, body movements, tapping, and other simple biohacks, so we don't automatically need to reach for over-the-counter medications or visit the doctor. Though obviously, sometimes we may need to go do that, and that is where the last rung, proactive medical care comes in. We certainly must seek medical care when needed. And at such times, we can partner with our providers to actively support healing. Have you ever been to a healthcare provider who told you, let's simply wait and watch? That always bothers me, because it's like we're missing something our body is trying to tell us. Something is going on that has created some level of dis-ease. And rather than wait until it is bad enough to now require medical treatment, we can partner with our own body and see if we can identify the source and address or repair it before it becomes more serious, requiring medical treatment. That's what is known as proactive medical care. So there you have it. A look at all the arenas we want to address when it comes to wholehearted aging for more vital living. I can't wait to start sharing tips and covering these different arenas. We're going to start in the next video. So let me stop sharing my screen here and just bid you a fond farewell for the moment. And I can't wait that next video, we are going to start sharing these golden tips. So have a great evening, and I look forward to seeing you then. Bye-bye for now.